and welcome. I'm Katie and this is a Fountain Pen Awakening. I hope that wherever you are in the world you're doing super well. I'm fantastically great. I am on my back veranda trying to film this from my PC and trying to find out, how to work it with the lighting, because with filming with the PC, if you don't have the sun coming in your face, then you can't see anything. So I've had to sort of put my face to the front so the sun comes this way, because if I turn it around with a pretty background of all the plants swaying in the wind, you can't see my face. And you'll see the lighting, it's just because the sun's coming in and out behind the clouds. But this is the best lighting, and sorry, apologies also for the noises. I just had the garbage truck come past and I had to stop filming because, and then as usual, birdies and wind and stuff. So I'm back today with a brief little video about my top 3 fave pen and ink combos for the month of April. And apologies because I did not do it in March, but life gets in the way, right? So these are my 3 little beauties that I've been enjoying writing with this month. So the first one is my Pilot Met. I love this little pen. The medium nib that I've got on this pen is awesome. I think it came off the Pilot Explorer that I bought. Put it in here, and not all nibs are made the same. And this is something very interesting that I have found out in my journey, right? Buy a nib from the same brand, the same size, it's not the same as the other one. I found that with Lamy, I find that with Pilot, and I've found that with other nibs. It's just really interesting. So this combo is with my Yamabukiiro, which is a Kyo No Oto ink. And if you have followed my channel and watched my videos, you will know that I have bought this ink because I love it, and these kind of like are a bonded pair. Okay, now this is the Pilot Met Zigzag because of the pattern, the zigzag on the side of it, this little band here. But I called it Goldie. I just give my pens names. So I've been really enjoying writing with those two. The next one is my Benu Briolette. I bought this with a fine nib. It's called Blue Ice. I call it Brio for short. I don't know, people call it Briolette. Anyway, it's one of them from Benu. Sparkly Wakly, beautiful pen. I bought it with a fine. I hated that fine because it was really scratchy. It was one of my first pens. It was the start of my journey. I didn't really understand anything. Now I've got that fine nib on my Twisby, and it seems to be writing fine. Haha, no pun intended. So with this one here, I have paired it with Indigo from Diamine. Now this medium nib that I bought for this pen is very different from the medium nib that I have on my Brown Orchid. I love that nib on my Brown Orchid. It writes so well. Whereas this is a little bit juicy and writes a little bit wetter, and I need a dry ink. So the struggle has been real with this pen to find an ink that I like matching with it and also that writes well. I did pair it with Hisoku, which is a beautiful kind of green, bluey ink, again from Kyo No Oto. And that works really well because that's on a dry side, and it's just a really good combo. Anyway, I cleaned it out and I just thought, you know what, let me just try this and see if it works. And I was actually pleasantly surprised. So I've been enjoying this writing experience with this pairing here. And last but not least, I did talk. Well, the traffic is going past right now. Trucks, buses, garbage trucks. So this one here, in my past couple of videos, I spoke about wanting to get an Aqua ink for it, because the one that I've tried in here, which is my Troublemaker Copper Patina, which is a great ink because it kind of matches that really light turquoisey color in there. The only problem with Copper Patina, it's the particulates in it are very thick, and I like the color when it goes down with particulates in it. It's sort of got that sort of patina that forms on copper, that greeny kind of color. I like that, which is, I guess, the darker side of it. But then as you write with it, and even if you swash it around to get the particulates, it just gets brighter and brighter and brighter. And then it just is too bright for me as a turquoise. I don't like bright turquoise. So I was on the lookout for a few turquoise colors, hence why I got Aqua, I got a Mazonite from Lamy, and I got a third one that I can't remember what it is. I think it was from Robert Oster as well. I got Aqua and something. But anyway, I decided to give this guy a go here. So this is the Aqua, and I'm really liking this combo. I did have Teranishi Opera Rose in this, which I didn't like. I mean, it does kind of match the coppery kind of brownie colours in here, orangey brownie colours, but I don't know, there's something about Teranishi Opera Rose. I found it a dry ink first and foremost, which was weird to me, but matte, I'm not really truly impressed by the colour or how it wrote in this pen. Anywho, ramble. What I'm going to do now is flip the camera over and we're going to do a little writing sample and a little swatching of the inks as I did in my last video in February. My goodness me, time is flying. Where does time go? I do not know. Did I talk about this pen? Galen X collaboration with Studio Aga Khan. This is a Jonathan Brooks blank. If you have a look at some of the Leonardos, I think the Leonardo has this blank on it. This blank here is called Bohemian Twilight. It's gorgeous and it's a hand turned pen by Studio Aga Khan, and I got this off Galen Leather. It's got cursive, smooth, italic, medium nib on it, which I swapped it out because I originally bought it with the flex nib, the fine flex nib. I just wanted to check it out. It takes the size 6 nib. I'd already purchased this cursive smooth italic from Galen Leather because I wanted to check it out. I didn't like the flex fine nib, so I put the medium cursive smooth and I loved it. Alright, I'm going to flip it now and we're going to do a little bit of a writing test and give you a little bit of a swatching. Alright, see you on the flip side. See what I did there. Well, you wouldn't believe it, would you? As you saw, I did write these pens dry. So while I was writing with them, you saw me like having to ink them up again. Sorry, my bad. I didn't actually check. So I'm waiting for the ink to dry here so you can actually get a glimpse of this beautiful red sheen that's in this Aqua. And very interesting, these drops, see how they've pulled around, so maybe those are the oils from my hand that it hasn't actually adhered to the paper. And you can see that this is quite a juicy nib, but I actually like the way this ink looks in this pen. Sorry, it's rolling because it doesn't have anything to keep it in place, no hardware. That one, this one has this little black Benu thing that sticks out a little bit. Don't know if we can see that, but that helps it stay in place. I love the shading in this Yamabukiiro. I love these colors. This is like one of my favorite colors in the sense that I like a nice golden yellow kind of mustardy color, and I just love the black shading in it. So as you can see down here, you can see the black. Let me just bring it up to the camera a little bit. Can you see that black shading there at the bottom of, I just love it. Then the Aqua's got some nice shading in there too. It's not too turquoisey. It's just a nice kind of contrast between light blue and a little bit of a darker blue, or aqua blue I should say, or turquoise. I don't really know what the difference between turquoise and aqua is, but anyway, there you have it. And you can see that red sheen in there. And then this has a bit of a sheen in it too, this indigo, but it's still very wet. And you can see here how thicker the line weight is, but I guess also because I had to ink it up and it a bit more juicy because it had more ink in the feed. So yes, my top 3 fave pen and ink combos for April are these beautiful 3, which I'm keeping in my little Galen Leather pouchy thing here. Yeah, let me know what you think. What do you think of my choices for this month? Let me know if you have any of these inks or if you have any of these pens, and let me know about your nib travails, and until my next one, ciao, lovely.